how to use this shit, I can't lie. Anyway, you probably do not know who I am. This is basically the first video I've ever made on this account, yeah. So essentially what we're actually going to do is I'm going to basically start a trading journey. So it's quite simple actually. We're just going to basically go through a sort of like I would say challenge-ish in a way, where we basically go on a journey and we basically try to build an account, and essentially we're going to see where this goes, but like in my head I know where this is going to lead, but for the most part yeah, I just want to journal this for the most part. So I'm recording the videos. I'm going to most likely do daily uploads on this shit. No one's going to see them, I don't really care. But yeah, we'll see where this actually leads. So for this video we're not going to do much. We're just going to basically look at trades, and you see these three things up here. These are the three things I trade. So I trade XRP, Bitcoin. Fuck, that actually hit my TP. Incredible. Hit my stop loss before, but take profit. Again, I'm relatively new to trading ish. Couple months possibly experience, but nothing great. Stop 0.5%. Risk to reward's not really there, but yeah. I mean, everything for this trade was fine. It was just I guess from where I see this, there was no liquidity sweep. So me entering a trade it didn't make sense until obviously liquidity was swept, which was here. And then obviously, I mean, scale down 5-minute timer. By the way, I'm really tired, so I could explain to you why I'm extremely exhausted right now. I don't really care about this right now. But yeah, on here, gotta look for breaker structure, which was here. I did a long position there technically, which would have been technically here. And at this point, from here, obviously, can I obviously just move this shit? In fact, I'm just gonna delete everything for now. I don't need any of this on my screen, so I'll just remove everything and we'll just add them in. So breaker structure was here. Target this area, previous area liquidity. Also more area liquidity. Okay, DP's hit. Another liquidity sweep here. Right up. Okay, I can't even bother to speak, but yeah, that's decent trade. 0.7% win on this trade. Solana. Again, we're actually currently doing this at the moment. I use Bybit, but obviously that might change in the future. But yeah, I got in this about here last night, so price was about here, pushed up. I wanted to see it retrace to this level, right? Retest this level, not just because it's a 618 area, but there's also some sort of confluences, liquidity sweep, as you can see. Push down, breaker structure down here, right? What you're gonna expect. You're gonna expect price to come back into this order block, liquidity sweep up here, right? Breaker structure down, right? Bang. Obviously, you'd want to take your long position technically from here. I took mine from here beforehand because in my head everything looked right. So I got the liquidity sweep. I could have technically entered up here, would have made more sense, but I wanted to hit bang on 618, so did that. Almost hit my stop loss. That was a 2% thingy, but obviously the thingy. I mean, if we look at percent on this trade so far, kind of this one from the entry, which was here. Obviously to here is 3.8%. Obviously times that by whatever leverage you do, so 100 would be 388%, which is pretty decent. Yeah, it filled over all the cock up here, and so you could have also took a short position from here, realistically. So, in fact, I'm gonna remove this because who gives a shit? I can just do it again. But yeah, you could have waited for it to fill this area. Would have been more better idea. As you can see, those are very restricted down. So technically, for me, it's a good sort of trade to take. Retracements also. I mean, in terms of this one, I mean, it's way past 618, so it's a good, definitely cheap to buy. So or short. So order block get filled, push down. Obviously, you can have your stop just above the order block, or a previous area high like this maybe, or up here if you want to be safe. I mean, it's up to you really. And then you want to target previous areas of liquidity here. Here, I've already marked them here as well. You know, down here, down here, down here. My first area here, TP. Again, even if you took from here, you're still looking at 3.5%. So maybe from what I was on about earlier, it didn't make as much note because I marked it here. Okay, it makes sense. This one would be 3.5%. This one would be 4.45, and this one would be 6.2. Personally, I think it could probably push all the way to full take profit, maybe even lower, from what I see. But we'll see how it adapts. Again, it is a Sunday, so not much going on, to be honest. But yeah, clear break structure, clear change of character into a bearish trend. So we'll start to see it kind of adapt from here. So even if you wanted to enter from an order block up here, which would have been smarter, is still pretty decent. So that's one of the trades. Obviously Bitcoin, I've not really had a look at trading, to be honest. Maybe tomorrow, and it's almost 11 o'clock at night, so I'll get this video uploaded. That's it. And then this one, I don't really trade out XRP that much. So I mean, my technical analysis on this is complete shit, but it is what it is. But yeah, that'll be the end of this video. And we'll see what we can do tomorrow. Hopefully I'm a bit more energetic. But yeah.